Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday morning, June 22nd. Well into summertime. Well, one day into summertime. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. Let's get into it. I haven't had any coffee yet this morning. So join me and drink it if you got it. And savor it. Oh, God, that's good. And people are piling in. Coming directly from Kilts. It was great to see him this morning. It was great to see him this morning. How he can get up and be that good. 3 o'clock in the morning in California, I don't know. He's probably trying very hard to stay on East Coast time, but like he said, if he finally gets used to it and gets the time change, he's going to come back to Florida next week and get all screwed up the other way. Jet lag. Well, anyway, good to see you. Good to see you this morning. Ah, man, we're spread all over the world. Ollie is in Cape Town, South Africa. Kilty's in California. I'm here in Florida. Chris Swain, I see, he's in Australia. Holy cow. A truly international show, guys. Hope you all had a great weekend. I keep thinking there's something I'm supposed to do here. It's Monday morning. I pretty well take the weekends off. I did release that video yesterday, and it'll be released afternoon sometime today. A compilation of, it's a riot, an absolute riot. All the memes, or most of them, are in one video. And it is funny. I've forgotten some of the earlier ones that I found, but God, it was funny. So I did put that out today. So hope you all enjoy that. I've already watched through it about 3 or 4 times myself. It was so funny. But I was thinking when I was watching it, are vegans going to find this funny? Or the average standard American diet crowd, if they saw this little video, would they find it funny? Like we carnivores find it funny. And I doubt it. Oh, wow, look at all the people. 82 people so far. Great for a Monday morning. I am wearing this morning, this is the morning fashion report from WEFM. I am wearing my absolute Eat Fatty Meat Carnivore t-shirt from our friend Gary, the wannabe t-shirt maven and or mogul or whatever he is. Nice shirt. I like gray shirts too. I like black shirts and gray shirts. Like I said, white shirts, I can't keep them clean. I can't keep the white shirts clean, unfortunately. But the gray isn't too bad. Black is the easiest, but I like gray. I don't know why. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I see the chat rolling through. I better get started, or I will never finish. I invited Kilty to come on and visit for a short time, and I sent him a link. I don't know if he said he was going to come over, but maybe I should send him the link again. I don't know. Maybe he missed it. I texted it to him. Hang on. Let me do that one more time. Kilts, StreamYard, paste, send. Okay. Did it again. He was kind of busy this morning. Like I said, I can't believe he was up that early. He must go to bed at 7 o'clock out there. But it sounds like he's having a good time. He seems to be doing very well, and I'm looking forward to next Monday, a week from today, here in Orlando, to meeting up with him in Orlando, and we're going to go to the Healing Humanity showing. Starts at 6 o'clock. For those people that are going to eat, here he is. He is here. Okay. Okay, well, let me bring him in. And let me change my scene to this. And that's it. That's it. And you ready? Okay. There he is.
Live from Southern California. Mitch found kilts and said, "Get the hell online." And I was at Nick's in San Clemente for a dinner with my friend Nabil, who surprised me that he'd been carnivore now since the last time I saw him. And on my way out of the restaurant, Rick, not our Charger Mopar, but Rick says, on my way out, Rick is walking in and he says, "Hey, Dr. Kiltz." I was like, "Oh, hey." And I didn't know Rick, but now I know Rick.
Oh, that's neat.
Another carnivore.
You know, that probably happens to you a lot more than me, but I went into Sam's Club one morning, years ago, and a guy comes up to me and he says, "You're that guy. You're that guy."
Well, my suspicion is that, it depends. I'm out a little bit more than you maybe right now.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But I would say that Mitch is probably globally more well known than Kiltz.
I don't think so.
My brother, the old guy carnivore, and it was really refreshing and meeting more people around the globe that are doing this.
Oh, no doubt about it. And when you said this morning, I was watching your show and you said, "I'm going to visit with Mitch," it dawned on me that normally you can't do that because you got to get the surgery, you got to get here, you got there. And then I said to myself, well, what else is he going to do at 4 a.m. in California?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, for me, today was 3 to get on my live. Alia and I were on live this morning, and live we had MJ from Orlando, who's also going to be at the
I heard
event on Monday evening for Healing Humanity. Care be there. I think there are about 30 tickets left, and you got to get them. Hopefully, we're going to see Peter, Carnivore, Rick, and seeing more of our brothers and sisters. And I think, my cousin Andrew is going to come, and cool. You're going to be there.
Well, of course.
And so I think anyone has the opportunity to show up and meet Mitch and Peter and other of our brothers and sisters that are really inspiring in the carnivore world. Real important. Show up.
Yeah, I think it would be great. It would be great. Let me start Let me start saying hi to some people. Chat is going like crazy here.
Yeah.
First one in, Jerry. You know Jerry. Good morning, Jerry. How are you? Next up, Mary. How you doing, Mary? Octopus Red Boy. Oh, that's how StreamYard spells out the emojis when it can't print them. Lady June from England, good morning. And these are people that were here, were 6:58, 5:38 rather. This one is 5:38. Wayne Herman from North Carolina. How you doing, Wayne? Good to see you. Brian Dish is here. And, of course, Mike Seeley. Mike Seeley from right here. Richard Williams from up in Tennessee. Dennis, DJ Bro is with us. Good morning to you. Barry Simon. Hiya, Barry. Barry, you're going to be a star today. I'm putting out a video with all your memes in it. It's great. It's about, 10 or 12 minutes of nothing but short memes, one after the other, with a tiny little bit of commentary from me. So you guys are going to enjoy it. I can't wait. Here we have Dee thinking for myself. Good morning. Good morning to you. And Dee is saying hi to virtually everybody. Everybody. And Chris Swain from Australia. Always good to see you. Always good. Dee is saying hi, more people. And Liz is here. You know Liz, don't you?
Yeah.
Black Box Morning TV. Yeah, Liz is a scientist type person. Very, very, very informative. And here we go. You know this guy, Rick from Miami. Good morning, Rick. He's everywhere. How are you? And followed by as Thomas. All the gang is here. Got 96 people so far. Wow,
Nice.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. I heard you talking today about possibly changing your timing. Do you have any immediate plans? You're going to wait till after Orlando and
Well,
see?
we're talking about after Orlando, and Ollie is, chomping at the bit a little bit. But I mean, it's noon there. I think it's 7 hours, she said, difference. And, change is hard for kilts. And all this stuff is hard. So we're working on maybe doing 9
Eastern.
9 Eastern, which work, put it 6 a.m. on the West Coast, which would still allow Mitch on, we're not bumping into Mitch's time zone. And so I think that's what we're going to do, because I'm working here. We just got to look at some of my scheduled time, because 9 o'clock, I put a 9 o'clock pause for me in my regular schedule. It's pretty easy. I could do it.
Yeah, it's better for you if you're living in California, but I wonder whether it would interrupt your work schedule if you were living over here. Have to stop at 9 o'clock and do a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. But you're not doing it this week, right? This week you're sticking it. And is Alia living down there permanently now?
She's temporarily in Johannesburg for maybe 6 months ish. Hopefully, she's gonna be there. I'll be down in Cape Town in October for the Noakes meetup, and talking about, what am I going to talk about?
What do you think?
Glycocalyx
and post-translational modification.
Post-translational modification, right?
Have you seen
a cup on? I got to get a cup with that.
I don't have any to send you, unfortunately. You got to get them from my store, my merch store.
Go get it in your merch store. Yes,
I'll get you the link. You want me to buy you a cup? I guess I owe you a lot of cups, because you've given me some. You've given me some cups. I suppose I could do that. I just need to know where around the world you might be, so I could ship it to you.
Well, it either comes to, it either comes to, but I'm loving Southern California for now, and I'm loving a lot of the energy because it's kind of some newness for me, and opening up a new office here, and because I still love helping people on conception and making babies, and because your grandkids, your children, mine, it's the most important thing in life. We're very blessed.
Yeah, here, I got something for you. Let me find it here real quick. Hold on. Here it is. Come on.
Post-translational modification is a key process after protein synthesis. It involves adding groups like phosphates or sugars to the protein. This changes the protein's function, location, or interactions. It's crucial for cell signaling.
Dr. Kiltz, I'm not sure I follow.
Look, this glowing diagram shows the protein chains.
It looks complicated. Is it safe? It's revolutionary.
This is the key. Retrals. Now watch this. This glowing neon protein chain is the key. Do you see the bonds? They fold and unfold. This is how life assembles. The sparkles are charged particles, bringing it to life.
Is that great? Is that great?
Is that Barry? Is that
Yeah,
Barry?
who else? Who else?
Barry.
Yeah, and you could do that in AI and tell it, make it like South Park.
Barry's amazing.
Oh my God! Yeah, the man has single-handedly injected tremendous humor into my life here. I love it. I love it.
And we have to have humor. You have to laugh at so much of what we do, and it really is kind of crazy. And all right, so yeah, Amanda's saying, Kilts, if you go to 8 a.m., but you miss, I don't know. Again, it's kind of funny for me because Ray and I get up at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Here on the all day long, and so I don't know. I'm not. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Always
well,
moving.
the problem with 8 a.m., I can't ever cram a show into 1 hour exactly. I mean, I try to get through the chat, and it just keeps getting longer and longer, and I never can finish. So 9 o'clock will be perfect for me. 7 for me, and if I go an hour and a half, so be it. And then, but we'll talk about that. Right now, we're still doing the 6 and the 7.
Yep. That's good. I love it.
And your whole crowd is here. Look, they're all here.
Yeah.
They're all here. Here's Larry Ryan, and the winner this morning of the first one in at 7 o'clock was Larry Ryan. He beat out Lambs, which is, neck and neck. So we have a contest every morning. Brian Dish is here. Lori Weitzel. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Good to see you. And then we have Anthony. Anthony is very right to the point. Here, he says. Anthony is here. And Susie Marsh.
Yeah.
You remember Susie?
Yep. She's our dancer and singer.
Yep.
She's energy. She is such energy.
Unbelievable. And Susie Susie has become a regular over here too. And we do this little thing for Susie where and I should have it on a button, and I don't. But if you give me a second, I want to find it here real quick. And here's what we do to wake ourselves up in the morning. We do this. We do chair exercise.
Let the morning sun shine in.
This is for Susie.
Yeah! Get your good day started right. WEFM in the morning.
This is something you don't see every day, folks.
Radio WEFM in the morning. WEFM in the morning.
How's that feel? All right, get the blood flowing.
This is our new printable Susie Marsh chair exercises.
Perfect.
For all of us over
Whatever.
10.
Over 10.
Anyone over 10.
But I started doing that a couple of weeks ago when Susie showed up here, and I love it. And it feels good. It feels good just to, even if you're sitting in a chair, just to move around a little bit. Get your heart pumping.
I've been Brother Ray and I have been going up for hikes up in the hills. It's a nice low flat on the road, then up the sidewalk, up the road. We go it's like a 2-mile walk. It's really good. We have our little spots that Ray likes to walk to. Occasionally I'll get off the beaten trail and go all the way up the Turtle Ridge crest line. And it's really great. Just getting out. And music is good.
Oh yeah.
Love the music.
That music came from my one AI attempt to make a morning thing to start my show with, and that's what they came up with, and it was incredible. It was incredible. So I kept it, and I put it in my intro to the live stream every morning now, and it gets me up anyway. That's for sure. I'm still saying hi to people. Less junk, more health. You're probably way ahead of me in the chat. I'm up at, I'm sitting here reading the stuff that came in at 7 a.m. still. And if you see something that comes up in the current chat, which I'm monitoring on my screen too, break in and say hi, or if they got a question or something like that, let me know. We'll see if we can get to it.
Yeah.
Here's Jerry Voitish, good friend. How you doing, Jerry? Good to see you. Terry
Cheers,
P is here. Kessis Kevin, Corgi Lover, good to see you. Good to see you. Chuck from Clearwater, Super Tune. You met, I think you met Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie. Yeah, Frank is Calabrese. He's here. He's asking questions at your show this morning. And who is this clown? Oh, it's Peter. Hi, Papa Carnivore. How you doing?
We're in trouble when it comes to Peter.
Oh my God.
Peter's trouble.
Yeah, we love Peter. Peter, you had, just so you know, Peter, you had your own little section on my video today of the Peter memes. I think I got them all, including the Yenta Peter, the last one, which is one of my favorites. And Rick and Gary were also featured guys, because the majority of my memes seem to be about those three guys. I wonder why. Everybody's talking away. Mary Beth MK. Mary Beth used to have the handle little M, big K. Are you a South Park fan?
No.
No. Okay. Well, you got to be a South Park fan. There's a character in South Park, Mr. Mackey, and he's the school guidance counselor, and you hear Bart K imitate him all the time too. He goes, okay, drugs are bad, okay. I mean, this is how he talks, and she took the okay and made a handle out of it. And we all love Mr. Mackey, but you got to start watching South Park. I'll
give it a go.
I resisted it for many years, and it's in its 28th season or something, and it is the funniest adult-oriented cartoon. Oh God,
Still
is
love
it funny?
cartoons.
It's so funny. The humor is, and it's become part of our culture. This humor. So you'd enjoy it, but it would take you 28 years to catch up, unfortunately. Mason is there. Hi, Mason. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, question. Dr. Kilt. Mitch, Dr. Kilt said he's going to be on your show today. Is this true? Somebody help me with the answer to that.
Kilts is not here.
Not here. This
Not
is
here.
an illusion. This is AI Kilts. AI Kelsey. It does a pretty good job, doesn't it? Amazing. Yeah. I didn't know if you remembered we talked about it, but I was really surprised when you said, I'm going to be in the show this morning. I said, oh, how about that? Did you get the first link I sent you, or did...
I just hadn't gone over there yet, so I was
okay.
finishing up with Ollie. It takes me a little time to just sort of wind down and make sure that Ollie and I know what we're going to be doing, and then here we are.
Well, I figured that, but when you after about a few minutes, I said I sent you another one, so just in case. So if you see the second link, it's not for another show later. It's for this one.
And as a comment by Terry Girl, we can definitely only benefit for our kilts to be in good Southern California. And she says that basically I'm a beach boy, and I grew up down here. and I grew up without a shirt, shorts on, no shoes, and living in the sunlight.
Kind of like Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Florida.
Maybe that's why you like. Maybe that's why you like Florida so much.
I'll be back and forth. That's my plan.
Well, with all those, with the places you've got down here in Florida, what are you going to do? You going to leave them sit vacant?
No, they're still working, and I go, yeah, I got to get down there, or I got to sell them all. That's my next plan.
Well, it's not a bad idea. We talked about that.
Shed the stuff.
But I enjoy occasionally coming over to your place in Sarasota. So.
I'm not. This isn't a fire sale. I'm enjoying it. I'm here to work in my new office here in Irvine and get it going down here, because I still love going to work every day, and I love coming on with you.
And you got well, I know that you how much you love doing this YouTube, and we agree that if we didn't love it as much and didn't love the people as much, neither one of us would waste a minute of our time doing this stuff if there wasn't thing other than money in it. Because while you and I are both getting fabulously wealthy being YouTube stars, sarcasm.
I'm selling my one jet and upgrading to another jet.
Are you really?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
I am selling my one jet. And Rick at Nick's last night, and I said, I'm getting rid of my jet. And he says, yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? I said, whoa.
Whoa, they have no idea.
Whoa.
No.
It was fun while it lasted. And now, oh my God, I got to take Delta.
You're more comfortable on Delta, a lot less hassle, if you can breeze through the airport. But I understand owning an airplane makes you feel special. I was like that all my life, and I never thought I would be happy without an airplane. And when I finally got rid of the big boats and the airplanes and all the high maintenance toys, it dawned on me, what a relief.
Yeah.
What a potential catastrophe, maintenance costs, accidents, insurance costs, for the few hours a month I actually get some use out of the thing. And I got over the hit to my ego or self-worth feeling by finally reconciling a simple fact. Well, if you regret selling it, you could always buy another one. I forgot that. Yeah.
I've got friends with planes.
Well, yeah, and boats probably.
In boats. And it was like, okay, that's the beauty. And I don't even have a car in Southern California, which is I just Uber it. And although I keep on thinking maybe I should maybe get an electric autonomous
I heard you talking
vehicle.
about that. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm talking about it, but I just Uber it. I sit in the back, I chit chat, and Danny in Boston.
Say hi to Dan. Danny came and saw me last week. What a nice visit. Yeah. Yeah, what a nice visit. Hi, Danny. Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying your vacation with all that family. She said in a text to me, she said, my nieces and nephews are kind of like permanently attaching themselves to me. And I think she's going to be here until Friday. Yeah, until Friday. Yeah.
We saw Danny in Albany.
Yeah.
It was good. Very.
Yeah, it's great meeting. It's great meeting so many of these people. Yeah, especially the really nice ones. We got a couple of rotten apples in the group. But other than
I'll
that,
leave now. Goodbye. I'll
no,
go.
stick around. Stick around.
Okay.
And you can leave. You're not obligated to do the whole hour. I just said, hey, Kiltz, pop in for a few minutes and say hi. But you know.
Well, I enjoy hanging out with you, but I got up a little early. I'm going to take a little bit of a cat nap because I've got a busy morning. Got to get to the office, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. If not tonight, if you're in the KMT.
Yeah, I might. I like that. I'll do that. I'll see you. So I'll see you tonight at 5:30 Eastern time, 2:30 out where you are. And then again tomorrow morning. So listen, my friend, I'm not throwing you out. I didn't say that.
No. I've got some work to do before I start my day, and I appreciate you and everyone here. And thanks for all you do, Mitch. And keep making trouble.
Oh, absolutely. And if you got a second today, after sometime between noon and 12:45, I release that video of all those memes, and if you got 10 minutes to watch it, it'll make the rest of your day.
All right, I'll look at it.
Because you're in it. You're in it.
Oh no.
Mentioned many times. All right, my friend.
All right, God bless you, everybody. Have an awesome day.
All right, take care.
Hey, Mitch.
Bye-bye. That was great. But I thought we'd never get rid of the guy, invite some people. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. You know, I only bust on my dearest friends. That was very nice. And the timing worked out well. Let me get back to start doing what I normally do. 7:30 already. Not too bad. Because I'm usually half an hour behind, and that's where I'm going to pick up here. Tammy Vitosh. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? Everybody saying hello to Danny. Mason says hello to Danny. Mason and Danny were on the same live stream that we had, the ladies' night live stream, and I think that's when there's a meme, and the meme is in the video this afternoon where me and all the ladies, they were all discussing buying bras in a South Park motif. It was a funny meme. Funny. And even Kiltz chatted. Wow. Stephen McAvoy, how you doing? Good morning, Mitch and the Mitchfits. Good to see you. Robert Kiltz says this is the other Kiltz. There is another Robert Kiltz, but then is that a troll? No, I don't think so. It's Danny again saying hi to everybody. And Peter says, I have the same T-shirt. Yeah, I saw that. That's why I wore it today, Peter. I couldn't let you one-up me. I keep getting these T-shirts. I got a whole stack of them now in my closet that I haven't worn yet. So this week is going to be dedicated to showing off Gary's new T-shirts. And I do that out of love and respect for the man, and in payment for all the free T-shirts I'm getting. I think it's a win-win situation, and I'm going to put the link to Gary's T-shirt store in the chat. There it is, and I think he's done some great stuff. Go take a look at it if you like. And I wonder if the other Robert Kiltz is actually Alia, if she's watching and texting for him. I don't know. I didn't see him typing while we were on together. Sandy Blythe, I didn't say hi to you. How you doing, Sandy? Good to see you. And I want to thank Francine Bourgeois, because I got some coffees from Francine, 3 coffees this morning. Thank you so much, Francine. And you said to me, thank you, Mitch, for your teachings and wisdom. Well, you're very welcome. I don't know. They say I have some wisdom. I like to hope I do. Okay, Kiltz. Okay, Kiltz was typing in the chat before he came in. That's how long ago this was. Yeah, he says, I have the link. Okay, I get it. It was Kiltz. He wasn't here yet. I forgot. I went back in time here this morning. Let's see, who haven't I said hi to? Loretta. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? Good to see you. Everybody was saying hi to Kiltzy in the chat, and I was busy playing my opening music and drinking my coffee at 7:06. Amanda, how you doing, Amanda? Good to see you. And, of course, Rick is here. Humira's with us. Hi, Humira. How are you? Rick, there's quite a few. Yeah, because he says, I met Rick last night. And God, how many Ricks do we know? Oh, yeah. Everybody's in chat mode. Rex Ford, good morning to you. Good morning. Good to see you. And I'm trying to find people I have not said. Retired Rick. Yet another Rick is here. Hi, Rick. How you doing? MK's talking to Peter, talking about Irish butter. the Curry Gold. That's what I use. Get it at Sam's Club. They have it at Costco. Seems to be the cleanest, best real butter I think that you can find. Until somebody comes along and makes a video that finds fault with it, like they tried to do with Redmond salt and so many of the other products that we've gotten used to and trusted. I still use the Redmond salt. I don't worry about that little, which I think was instituted by their competitors, but who knows? Who knows? You have to take your best shot. Barry Simon, 7:10 a.m. Hiya, Barry. Bear with me. Sharon is here. How you doing, Sharon? Yep, that butter at Aldi looks better. Okay, Aldi has got, I haven't seen that. I'll have to look for that. And then, of course, Peter. Shame on you, Peter. Peter's humping chocolate this morning. He's pushing Aldi chocolate bars. Triggering everybody on the planet. No, Peter, you're not supposed to put visions of sugar plum fairies in people's heads. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Chocolate is your kryptonite. I saw that. I saw that. Dennis, are there any tips or tricks on seasoning a brand new carbon steel pan? Yes, there are. There are. I'll take a second and answer that. You take a brand new carbon steel pan. Some people do it in the oven. I found the best way is to do it on the stovetop, on the cooktop. Turn the cooktop on high, put the pan on there. I got a little squeeze bottle with grapeseed oil in it. And I know people say, well, that's bland. There's always somebody. You're not going to eat any of this grapeseed oil. You're going to turn it into a polymer coating on the pan. And don't worry about it. Don't try to season a carbon steel pan with animal fat. It doesn't work. You will screw up the car. You can't hurt the pan, but you got to re-season it. It will never season it. Grapeseed oil. I bought a little thing of grapeseed oil and put it in a squirt bottle, just like a ketchup bottle kind of thing. You get the pan let it get hot. You put a few drops of that grapeseed oil in there. I take an old towel, fold it up so I'm not going to burn myself. And then I wipe that grapeseed oil all around inside, up around the rims. And you can even, if you can lift it up, you can even put it on the sides. I don't know if I'd put it on the bottom before I put it back up, but you could. And then you let it get hot enough to where it starts smoking. When you see smoke coming off the oil, you leave the pan where it is, turn the heat off, let it cool. Repeat that about 3 or 4 times. Turn the heat back on, put another coat of oil in there, spread it around, wait till it smokes, turn the heat off. Let it cool. Might take an hour, but let it cool. And do that 3 or 4 times, and you'll have a great seasoning on the pan. It should almost be non-stick at that point, but I never worry about trying to make a carbon pan non-stick, because all I use it for primarily is searing steaks. Everybody's got their idiosyncrasies. There are some people that would never use a non-stick pan, even if it's PFAS free. They're such a purist that I'm going to make everything in my carbon steel or stainless steel pan and continually go through the nightmare of things sticking to it when you're cooking. Not me. Give me a stone ceramic pan for eggs and bacon. Give me a carbon steel pan to sear a steak. And that's it. That's the only, or hamburger. And those, I think, are the only 2 pans you need. And if you had only those 2 pans, I wouldn't even need all the air fryers and other appliances I have. Not that I don't like them. We're talking about all these stores. We're talking about Peter's answering questions. Robbie, Josephine Beef Woman, good morning. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. And I have a funny feeling it's going to be a challenge to get through this chat today. I'm trying to read every word. Yeah, Amanda says if he changes his time, she might not be able to watch him. Well, that, unfortunately, is going to happen when your audience lives all over the world. What's better for some? That's why I think sometimes it's better to just find the time and stick to it. And then you may not, there are people that will never become your audience, but the people that are your viewers become very good, become friends. And I'm happy with the 7 a.m. thing that I'm doing, unless somebody comes and tries to go up against me and boot me out. If that doesn't happen, I'm not going to change. Not going to change. And it's good that basically the two people that do this first thing in the morning, me and Kilts, are friends, and we're not going to step on each other. That's for sure. That's for sure. Going to Lizard Queen for a lizard blizzard. Yeah, Rick, it's nice. You live next to the only lizard queen in the world. How convenient. How convenient. Pardon my silence while I read. A lot of people talking to Kiltsy about the time change. There was the oldie grass-fed Irish butter. It would be interesting for somebody who really knows their butter, like kind of a wine connoisseur who can tell this vintage from that vintage by tasting, even with the same vineyard. To take some Kerrygold butter on one hand and some of Aldi's version of Irish butter on the other hand, and see if there's actually any difference, or see if Kerrygold is actually private labeling their butter, which is a more common thing than you would imagine. And all these international company, big companies. So it may be that really is Kerrygold butter. I can't say because I can't compare them side by side. But when you go into Sam's Club or you go into Costco, and each of them, they have their members mark. They each have their own house brands of virtually everything. There was a very interesting YouTube video I saw once where the guy went in and exposed, not that it was secret, but when you buy the Members Mark brand, it's really this other national brand, and usually a little cheaper. And the purpose of the video was saying, why buy the name brands when you can get the same exact thing for less money if you buy the Warehouse Club's brand? And that's true. I used to notice that about paint. There's so many private label brands of paint, but, half of them are made by Sherwin-Williams, and they're made for these people. Private label. We used to do the same thing with our cigars, even on a smaller scale. We had some people that had their own little boutique brand for a cigar. They designed their own labels. They wanted to market, and they would contract with us to actually make the cigars. And they'd supply us with the boxes, and they'd supply us with the bands, and we would make their cigars and pack them up and send them to them in bulk, and they would sell them. So that's I might try to find out if that really is true. Whether all these may be beating their price, and maybe if it's the same butter. So that's going to take somebody who knows their butter, and that's not me. I'm not a butter eater of much consequence anyway. But if anybody wants to do it, let us know if you can see any difference in appearance, color, taste. I don't know, you could send it to a lab and have it chemically analyzed, but it's nice to know that all these has. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That was. I was surprised. I was surprised. Everybody's talking to Kiltsy. Kiltsy, question from MK, Mary Beth. Mitch, your electrolyte recipe works for me, but the granules on the bottom of the container really don't absorb in there. I use no salt instead of pink salt. I shake it. And then it says, no. I don't know what that means at the end. I don't really, I haven't noticed that with my mix. Of course, I put it in this. I make one thing a day of it. I have doubled the potassium in my mix since I made that video. So I upped it to 1,000 milligrams per dose per day from the 500, which works better for me. You can do that if you want to. You just have to make sure that you account for that when you measure out the daily dose. It's going to be a little bigger with a little more potassium in it. But what I do is I leave it in here, and every time before I take a sip, I do that. And I don't really have any granules left, but most likely it's from the salt. And that's why I like this thing. You close the lid on it and just shake it up. And it lasts a day. It lasts a day. And I seem to overlap days with it, which is interesting. I'll make it, usually by the time this runs out, it's still got about half full. But I made this yesterday. And I put it in the fridge back overnight so it stayed cold, even with the thermos. It was ice cold this morning. And the first thing I do in the morning when I get up is before coffee, before anything, I hydrate with this stuff. And I got a nice cold thermos of it in the refrigerator, and I take it out. And I drink the equivalent of maybe a small glass full of it. And then I'll probably finish this by about 3 or 4 o'clock, and I'll make the next batch. And there'll be plenty left from that, and I'll put it in the fridge. And that's become kind of a routine. Other than the coffee and this, I really don't find the need to drink any more water than that. This is 40 ounces, and then you figure 2 or 3 cups of coffee. That's all the liquid you need. Most of us drink way too much water. My opinion. CB says, y'all need some pink and purple dumbbells in your hands while you're moving to that jingle. Yeah, that's all I need. Let me get on Amazon right now, CB, and I will order them. How have I lived to this point without that? That would be funny. Pink and purple dumbbells. Yeah. Susie says, oh yeah, I've been waiting for your email, Susie, so that I can give you my phone number so you can send me that, or you can email them. You said they were too big. At any rate, yeah. Send video. I'm looking forward to it. Aaron is here. Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. How are you? Did I miss you before? Any questions? Keep them coming. Let me start looking for questions. It's already 10 minutes to 8. Time flies. Well, I hope you guys are having fun this morning. I'm having fun. I think Kilty got a kick out of the meme with him explaining post-translational modification. We got to have fun here. We got to have fun. We can't just always be serious about this eat meat stuff. Terry is excited about the fact that Kiltz wants to spend more time in California. Kiltz never stays in one place for more than a week anyway. It's crazy. Where's Kiltz? It's like, where's Waldo? It doesn't sound like he's slowing down any with all the traveling he's got on his schedule for the rest of this year. I'm reading, you talk about a lot about butter. I must be missing something. Somebody mentioned butter controversy. What was the controversy? I have to figure that out. How to butter talk. And Kevin buys his Kerrygold at Walmart. Oh, that makes sense because Walmart basically is Sam's Club. And there's a lot of product similarity. Uh-oh. Jerry says that Bobby of Flav City announced Aldi is discontinuing the grass-fed butter in their stores. Just when you thought you got it figured out. I guess we're going to have to leave the butter controversy at that. Bill Cook, how you doing, Bill? Good to see you today. And now we're talking about cars and chargers. Amazing, amazing. 7:30, 20 minutes behind. Okay. Bianca, yes. Good morning from Manila in the Philippines. Good morning to you. We are truly an international morning radio show with a very small but dignified audience. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. And we get a little politics about California introduced there. Yeah, oh, that's where I plug Gary's store. Okay. A lot of typing or voice typing on. But look, you guys, I have to credit you with the spelling is excellent. Lady June says, what happened to your nice shirt? You mean back a year or two ago when I was wearing all those flowered shirts? Those big, at the time, tents that were kind of big for me? I went through them all. And quite frankly, everybody in our community wears T-shirts with carnivore messages on them. And I just kind of jumped on the trend, I guess. And now, even to go out to events, we got this thing in Orlando. Well, you'd think when you went to an event, you'd wear a nice pair of slacks and a shirt. No, everybody says, what T-shirt are you going to wear, Mitch? It's just assumed that we're going to be wearing T-shirts. So I might wear a nice sport shirt or a tropical type shirt and jeans to Orlando next week and not wear a T-shirt. We'll see. I very rarely wear anything other than a T-shirt. That may be an opportunity to get, and jeans and a tropical shirt is, if that indeed is the definition of getting dressed up, then I might do that next week. I might do that, especially because we're going out. We're going to a movie theater that has tables, so you can actually dine and watch the movie. And although I think most people will be there with T-shirts on, I might wear something a little more appropriate. We'll see. Not saying that our t-shirts aren't appropriate, but some places, well, maybe not even true anymore. It used to be that people got dressed up to do things, but now nobody gets dressed up hardly for anything. Amy, good morning, Amy. How are you? Always good to see you. And in that little meme video I put out today, you made an appearance as well. Now we're talking about Griswold appliances, Dutch pots and pans. Question from CB: how can you feed butter grass? CB, you got a great sense of humor. How can you feed butter? Grass-fed butter, yeah. That's like soy milk and almond milk. How the hell do you milk an almond? Do you do this? I don't get it. How do you milk a soybean? That's even smaller than an almond. We get used to using these terms, I guess, but that's funny. How do you milk an almond? Yeah. Pots and pans, pots and pans. Okay, we're getting through this. We may finish close to 8 o'clock this morning. How about that? Yellow Rose, good morning or good afternoon from England. How are you? How are you? So the talk turned to Dutch ovens. Evidently, you people have a lot of antique Dutch ovens out there. Susie Mark says she sent me 3 emails to OldGuyCarnivore@gmail.com. Let me see if I got any. Hold on a second. Doesn't look like it, Susie. I have to go in there and look. Maybe it got stuck in the junk folder for some reason. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Did it get into spam? I don't see it in there. I don't know. I'll look for it, Susie, but OldGuyCarnivore@gmail.com. Just send me an email and say, hi, this is Susie, and let's see if it goes through. I don't know. Google works in strange and mysterious ways. Maybe you typed it wrong. It should have bounced back if you did that. OldGUI carnivore@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm glad you told me that. But I haven't gotten them, unfortunately. Thinking. At the risk of sounding like a conspiracy theorist, what do you think about the bee forms? You're talking about the screwworms. Do you feel like that's a way to say? I think, yeah, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think that whenever there's any message at all or anything that happens that affects the anti-vegan crowd's message, that they jump on it. Same thing is true with global warming and climate change and all the other stuff. They sensationalize it. It's all becomes political propaganda. Parasites have been around for a long time. I don't know. I don't have personal knowledge to answer that question. But yeah, judging by the headlines and things like that show up in places where cow headlines would never show up, I would think that the liberal dominated, which is mostly the vegan crowd, will use anything to ruin people that disagree with them. That seems to be politics in general. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Roxanne friend, I didn't say hi to you. Good meaty day, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I did it. I got to the bottom of the chat. It's 8 o'clock. Perfect timing. I hadn't even had Kelsey on. Holy cow. Worms in beef. Yeah, see, everybody starts talking about it. I don't know. I don't worry about that. I guess they're supposed to have inspectors that look at this stuff before it's marketed. I don't think it's that big a problem. Hopefully they're not trying to figure out another reason to quarantine us right around the time of the next election so that we have to mail in our votes and they can perpetrate another fraud on us. But that's politics, and I don't want to go there. Well, listen, we're going to finish on time this morning. That's great. That's great. Here's a little happy music. And say goodbye to your friends in the chat, and we'll worry about the screw worms tomorrow. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. And Susie said she's going to resend those emails, and we'll see if I get them. All right. Well, say goodbye to your friends in the chat. And thank you, Kelsey, for coming to visit this morning. It's Monday morning. Get the week off to a good start. A good start. And Ken Berry says, poof, to parasites. He should know he's raising animals out there on his farm. Mary Beth says, smash the like button. Jerry Voight is waving. Sparky Donna made it beef. Be with you, Yellow Rose. Everybody's saying goodbye. Doing that after your show, says Lizzie says, oh, they're still talking. Still talking. Maybe I'm cutting it too short. Peter, you take care. See you tomorrow. Michael Pregler. The usual suspects were here this morning. All right, my friends. I think that'll do it for this morning. Me and my Absolute Carnivore shirt will now go watch the replay. See what I missed. And the music's about to end. Yellow Rose says, bye, Mitch. Thank you, Mitch, for answering my questions. You're welcome. And with that being said, you know what to do. I know it's Monday, but you tell them I said it was all right to take the rest of the day off. Then go eat some meat.